Good morning, everyone. I am Mandy Lobkowitz, the proud principal of Vaughn Middle School. Welcome to our school, and thank you for being here today to join us in this celebration. In addition to our Spanish translator, we also have Dina Adlish, an ASL interpreter. Vaughn Middle School houses the only DHH.
Time for third period.
Vaughn houses the only DHH deaf hard of hearing program for middle schools in Washoe County. In addition, Vaughn is the only international baccalaureate IB middle years program in Northern Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand with me if you are able and remove all hats for the presentation of our nation's colors and the national anthem performed by the Vaughn Middle School Choir under the direction of Miss Amy Whiteley. The colors are being presented by the Earl Wooster Junior ROTC Colt Battalion. Hello everyone, it is wonderful to have you with us on this beautiful day while we celebrate the amazing construction project to rebuild Vaughn Middle School. Our school was built in 1956 and it served thousands of students, many of whom are still part of the community here in Washoe County, and many of whom walked through this morning with the Wooster High School grad Colt walkover that we celebrated right here this morning with all the high school graduates in their caps and gowns. Although this building has served us well through the decades, it is time to move on to a new, more equitable and updated facility. On behalf of the Vaughn Middle School community, I am delighted to be here to celebrate this project with a ceremonial groundbreaking for our brand new school. The new school, like the William O'Brien Middle School project, will be built on this site while our school continues to operate. The new school will be a 3-story building for 1,200 students. It will include 52 teaching stations, collaborative learning spaces, a media center, and when the project is completed, new sports fields for our Eagle athletes, and that will be where the school currently sits. During WCSD's facility modernization plan work, Vaughn Middle School was the first facility to be identified for this rebuild project. Woohoo! The Board of Trustees approved this much-needed project in August 2023. We are excited, very excited, and ready to begin this journey. Please join me in welcoming the Washoe County Board President, Beth Smith, to the podium. Not only is she president of the Board of Trustees, but Vaughn Middle School is also one of the schools in her district. She is a true champion for our Eagle community.
Hello, everyone. I am Beth Smith, and I am the proud president of the Washoe County School Board. And being here today in this moment is so exciting for the reasons that Principal Lobkowitz just explained. And on behalf of myself, who is the individual trustee over this area, and also the at-large trustee, Vice President Adam Mayberry, we thank you all for being here with us. So thank you so much. Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
I would also like to recognize some other very important special people that have helped make today possible, both from the board perspective and also in the community. So please join me in welcoming Trustee Jeff Church, Trustee Alex Woodley, and Trustee Dr. Diane Nicolette, and as I mentioned, Vice President Adam Mayberry. We also have here from the Spark City Council, Council Member Charlene Bybee, Council Member from the Reno City Council, Miguel Martinez, from the Washoe County Commissioners, Commissioner Mariluz Garcia, and also here we have from Senator Jackie Rosen's office, Molly Rose Lewis, from Senator Cortez Masto's office, Cameron George, and our State of Nevada Superintendent of Public Instruction, Joan Ebert, And sitting right next to her, former board president and community leader, Katie Simon Holland. And one more very special introduction is the community member that our board has voted to extend an offer to become our next superintendent of schools, and we would like to honor him as well, Mr. Joe Ernst. All right, thank you all so much for being here. And now we have so many good things to talk about. So today we recognize the official start of this much needed project and also celebrate the community that it serves. The Washoe County School District understands the importance of state-of-the-art schools and how they benefit our students, our staff, and our community. And we are so grateful to be able to offer these environments to our students who are joining us right now. Hi, everybody. Yes, this is why we're here. And we have the voters of Washoe County to thank for this moment right now. We would not be where we are today if not for the voters of Washoe County approving the very important critical capital funding ballot initiative in 2016 known as WC1. Vaughn Middle School is the 13th new school to be built, rebuilt, or significantly expanded using WC1 funds. And we have also completed countless other improvements that have touched every single WCSD school. In total, we have surpassed $1 billion, yes, billion with a B, invested into capital improvements of educational sites in Washoe County since WC1 passed. So grateful for that. Our mantra is promises made and promises kept for a reason. We are fulfilling our promise to the Washoe County community to build new schools and upgrade older schools in established neighborhoods because all children deserve to learn in an environment that reflects the value they bring to our community. These children, they are our why. Our children are the why. Every child in Washoe County should learn in a place that is safe and inspiring. They should walk the halls of a building designed to ignite their potential and set the foundation for their success no matter what path they choose. The Vaughn Eagles and their families will soon have a school just like that. I would like to give special thanks to TSK Architects for their important work to design this unique yet functional building that will provide space for learning and teaching into the future. And I know we have a representative with TSK with us today, Mr. Kemner. And this incredible project is being constructed by our Construction Management at Risk, or CMAR, Clark Sullivan Construction. WCSD and Clark Sullivan have a long-standing relationship, and we are excited to have them working on this school site. And I know we do also have someone here from Clark Sullivan as well, Mr. Jarrett Rosnow. Thank you. And I believe we'll be speaking later, but I would also like to give special recognition to Murillo Gaming, the operators of the Grand Sierra Resort. This organization is a long-standing Education Alliance partner in education with Vaughn Middle School. Their staff has been actively involved with the school for years and continues to support and advocate for these students and their staff in the Vaughn community. I know how much Principal Lobkowitz and her staff appreciate this relationship, and they look forward to continuing with you, and I know we'll be hearing more from you soon. During the rest of our event, you'll hear from others that each have a special connection to this school, and they'll share their thoughts about this moment and what this school will mean to this community. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate with us. The future of our community depends on the future of high-quality public education. Thank you. Now please join me in welcoming Washoe County School District Interim Superintendent, Dr. Kristen McNeil.
Happy Friday, everyone! Are you guys kind of excited? Today's Friday before a 3-day weekend? I thought so. Thank you so much, President Smith. As you can see, I am very, very excited to celebrate another construction project with the Washoe County School District. Every new project brings a feeling of pride and accomplishment that will have a positive impact on our students, you all, right there, every day and for decades to come. Today, we celebrate the rebuilding of one of our older schools and a school recognized in our facilities management plan process as in the greatest need of investment. This project will be starting on the property right behind me, right when this school year ends, in not less than about 4 weeks. And I'll tell you something on a very personal note. My daughter played softball right over in this field, right where these guys are sitting, right over here, in these lovely bleachers that are going away very soon. Students and staff members and the neighboring community will have a front row seat to watch the construction of this beautiful new school. And you can bet that our educators are already planning the STEM learning into their own curriculum and support of our capital projects team, TSK Architects, and Clark and Sullivan Construction. You know, this unique learning experience will enable our students to be able to be exposed to and explore several possible career opportunities. We welcome and embrace this life learning opportunity for our students. I would also like to thank the Vaughn Middle School band under the direction of Miss Amy Whiteley. They provided the beautiful music when we all arrived. And a very special group of people that I would like to recognize are our capital project staff. This team of individuals have kept our schools running during a global pandemic, while we had kids in schools, while we had teachers teaching, and they have done it with professionalism and the most amazing on-time schedule. So our capital project staff, and yes, Mr. Pete Etchart over there, standing against the wall. You're standing already. But the rest of our capital project staff, please stand up and be recognized. Yes, I did see you, Pete. And on that note, I'd like to bring up our next speaker, somebody that I've been very close to, actually in jury duty very recently. We are delighted to welcome Mr. Andrew Diss. Andrew is the Senior Vice President and Chief Strategy Officer for Morello Gaming and the operator of the Grand Sierra Resort. He is one of the volunteers who also serves on our WCSD Capital Funding Protection Committee. And we are extremely indebted and appreciative of all your time.
Morning, everybody. As Dr. McNeil said, my name is Andrew Diss, and I'm with the Grand Sierra Resort. And before I start today, I just want to recognize all the kids who actually showed up to school today before a 3-day weekend. I was dropping my daughter off this morning, and the school drop-off line seemed extra short this morning, so I think people are turning it into a 4-day weekend. I think there's 2 reasons I got invited to speak today. Number one is Grand Sierra has been partner in education with Vaughn for over 15 years now. And the reason we do that is because we have a lot of team members at Grand Sierra who have kids that attend this school. And they go to Libby Booth, and they go here, and then they go to Wooster. And so it's important to us to support the families that make our operations work at the Grand Sierra. Number 2, it's been my pleasure to serve on the Capital Funding Protection Committee for the last several years now. And I've gotten to see a lot of schools be built over the years, but this one was a little different. This one was special because I've seen firsthand the needs of this school. I think Mandy said that it was originally built in the 50s. And one of the studies that we received when we were determining how we were going to prioritize what schools got refurbished or what schools got rebuilt, the study said that Vaughn is one of the least energy efficient schools in the district. It has inadequate space for students with disabilities, doesn't have enough room for counseling services, art programs, gym classes, it just has a litany of issues that are going to be addressed with this rebuild. And I'm a Reno kid. I grew up here. I went to Billinghurst Middle School. And I remember back in the 90s when we would come to Vaughn, I remember thinking the gym was cold back then. And it hasn't changed. It's just the same. And so when the district came up with a plan to rebuild O'Brien Middle School out instead, I immediately thought that was something that could work here. And fortunately, the capital projects team that we have at the district, they thought the same thing, and they put forward a plan that right where all of you are sitting and over here, this is where the new building is going to be, and the existing building is going to be the fields, and it's going to be spectacular when it's done. But you know, if kids are cold or they're hot or they don't have enough room in their classroom to learn, they can't focus. If you can't focus, you can't learn. And that's something that has needed to be fixed for a long time, and we're finally going to be doing that here today. So I had in my notes, I wanted to recognize the capital projects team. Dr. Neal, she rightfully did so on her own, but they do a hell of a job. Tammy Zimmerman, Adam Searcy, everybody over there. So I'll wrap it up with that. And I want to thank you all for being here again today. And please help me welcome Miss Rachel Drake. She's the school counselor here at Vaughn.
Thank you, Mr. Diss. Since we've embarked on this journey for a new building, people have continued to come up and say, hey, I was a student at Vaughn. And this is one of the things that I love about this community is we come together and we share our stories. We talk about how long our families have cared for the Sierra Mountains and how much they love Washoe Valley, or how we came to Reno and where our families immigrated from. We tell stories about the futures we want for our children, for them to be happy and successful. And now we get to come together and tell a new story about a school building filled with space and light, built around 21st century technology, brimming with global and local opportunities for inquiry, service, and leadership. And soon, we get to hear a new version of that old story. And people get to stand up and say, hey, I am proud to have been a student at the New Vaughn. I have some of those hopeful students here with me today, and I'd like to bring Junior Vasquez Cruz up to the stand.
Thank you, Ms. Ray. First of all, thank you for allowing me to speak to you today. My name is Junior Vasquez. I came to this country in 2017 when I was 7 years old. I am from Honduras. I am very proud to be from this country. I am a student at Vaughn Middle School and currently in 8th grade. I will be going to Worcester next year, which I'm happy to move on in my studies. I am looking forward to new learning and opportunities in high school. I want to share with you one of my recent achievements here at Vaughn, and this is passing the WIDA assessment. I worked very hard to accomplish it. This means I will be able to take more courses at Worcester. I did this thanks to all my teachers who have guided me through the path of studying. I'm happy that soon we will have a new building, and I'm sure that all of you here are too. I want to share with you how Vaughn has impacted my life in a way where I feel as if I were with family. I give a big thank you to all of my teachers for being there, not just for me, but for all students. I believe that Vaughn deserves a new building where we can all have our space and feel comfortable. I believe that Vaughn teachers, students, and all of us are happy to soon have this new building right over here, where teachers can teach in a comfortable and peaceful way, and where students can learn and expand their learning and growth. I give a big thank you to all of you for making this possible. Now I'd like to have another Vaughn student, Warden, come to the stage. Come on, Warden.
Thank you for all coming. Thank you to the news crew. Thank you. Thank you to the band. Thank you to the choir. And thank you to all of you. want to see our new school thrive. I want to be here. I want to see us grow. I and others are very excited for our new school building. When our building is done is when our sixth graders are in 8th or high school. I think it will offer many opportunities for all of us, for the students, for the teachers, and for the parents at home. Our school will be equipped with modern science equipment, more sports, a new field, and better computers. There will be 3 floors for increased safety. My fellow students will be taught here, and teachers are proud to teach them. This one dig symbolizes a whole lot of success. And here are some quotes from staff at Vaughn and students at Vaughn. Miss Brown, our wonderful ELA teacher, says, "I'm excited for the opportunities our students will have." Miss Whiteley, our wonderful band teacher, which you can see over there, says, "Our students are so deserving and I'm so excited to see them thrive in the new school." Here are some quotes from students who are sadly not here. From Valeria, "I think it will be great to be in the new school with new adventures." From Riley Ann, "I think it will be a new experience for a lot of kids, but mostly a chance for new friends." And my best friend who has supported me through all of this, Cristobal, and my wonderful teachers, Miss Whiteley, Miss Brown, and Miss Willitis, who helped me write the speech and who supported me all the way to coming up here and doing this speech. In conclusion, I think that the building will be a great opportunity for education and a new start for our great Vaughn legacy. Go Eagles! And may our wonderful principal come up to the stand.
Thank you to our school counselor, Miss Rachel Drake, and our students, Junior and Morton, and Miss Castro for their leis. She decorated them nicely today. And thank you, students, for sharing your perspectives with us about our new building and the excitement that is coming our way. I am incredibly proud to be the principal of Vaughn Middle School. This project marks the beginning of a journey for hundreds of students who will gain access to a world of new opportunities and amazing possibilities. I am filled with enthusiasm about the potential for all of our Vaughn Eagle students and the entire Vaughn community. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Kyle Fibelstad and a few of the students from one of our IB design classes here at Vaughn. Because we're an IB school, we all have IB design as a class. So if the students would come up, we have Lanaya Smith, Claudio Sosa Galdamez, Lily Blackburn, Valentina Rambola Castillo, and Victoria Enguiano Galvin. I borrowed the paper today. Our IB design students learn coding, robotics, and the design process on a daily basis at Vaughn, how to write business proposals, and how to design and print using a 3D printer. The students have made some special gifts for our esteemed trustees. We are an International Baccalaureate World School. We've got the IB logo printed on one side and the Vaughn Eagle logo on the other. So we'd like to thank the trustees and ask them to come forward to receive a token of our appreciation.
Oh yeah, trustees.
And Miss Ebert. Come on down. Thank you, guys. Now is the time we've been waiting for, the official groundbreaking at Vaughn Middle School. Just a few notes before we get started. For our first photo op, I would like to invite all of the trustees and Interim Superintendent McNeil to start us off. Eagle fashion. Woohoo!
Have a shovel full, look up and smile and hold that smile. 1, 2, 3, throw the dirt. Okay, everybody pick up smile. 1, 2, 3, throw the dirt. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, throw the
Pick it up and hold it and smile.